Hey guys, and welcome back to Grounds Family Farm. So it is currently feeding time right now. Kevin's at work, the girls and I worked on school this morning, and this afternoon we're working on getting chores done. And I've got a bucket of feed and I am taking it out to Cicely and the mama pen. So we had some exciting developments since our last video, which you saw where Sheepy had her baby. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you a clip of what happened the very next day. Hey guys, so the girls and I just got back from town and we were super shocked by what we saw coming up the driveway. Did not really expect this. Kevin and I were actually talking about this earlier, but I'm gonna take you down here and introduce you to some new animals on the farm. It's super crazy how quick this developed. Down here in our sheep and goat pen, one of our white sheep has two new babies. She's up, they're up. They are looking so good. They're definitely brand new, but as you can tell, she's letting them nurse. She's not super friendly, so we are not going to go over there and try to get too close right now. But isn't that amazing? Betty, I hear you. So guys, I guess we are actually in lambing season right now. This is 3 new babies on the farm in a very, very, very short time. All right, I'm down here a little bit closer to them now. She's letting me get at least close through the fence. She's not letting me do much just because, or she's not holding very still for them, just because of the fact that I'm here. But I'm fixing to go in and check on this little one because it's laying down, unlike her other one that's up running around. We need to check and make sure we're good, because if we need to intervene, we will. But they were both up when we did drive up, so I'm fixing to go check and see. Alright, let's go over here and look. Let me hop the fence real quick. Hey, puppy. Is it still wet or is it dried off? But you dried off? Yeah.
Get your baby.
Come get your baby.
I am in the process. I have been named Sheepy.
Come on. Come get your baby. Okay, she's being a good mama. She's even brave and being close to me for this baby. So that's a good mama for you. I think we have, it appears, maybe one girl. I can't tell if the second one. Let's see. I don't see any. Hard to say, but I think we might have both girls on this one. But she is taking care of both babies. She cleaned them up. They're still partially wet, but mostly dry. So it's been a little bit. But we are going to be moving these guys also over to our new little mama area. That way everybody is safe and can, not be in distress, having to worry about being around other animals and stuff like that. That way they can get a chance to bond and have some time away. But those little babies are moving good. I am just so impressed. And I'm really, really thankful that she's taking care of them. Some people have kidding season. We have lambing season, apparently. But I was in utter shock. So what's crazy about this whole ordeal is this morning, Kevin and I were just having a conversation about, how Sheepy had just had the baby and wondering if any of the white sheep were going to have babies. one of them, I pointed her out. I said, she looks like she's about to pop. I was like, I bet she will be having babies. Sure enough, she was laying down at the time, but she wasn't like acting like she was in labor, anything like that. But apparently she was ready to have babies. So we're really excited about that. And I am just so thrilled because we've never had baby lambs. We've had baby goats, baby pigs, baby donkeys. We've never had baby lambs. So we're really excited about this. And like I said, they all seem to be doing good. We will show you when we finally get to move them, see how they're doing in their new pen and everything. It may be kind of interesting to have to catch her because she's not terribly friendly, but she's doing okay with me through the fence. Maybe just kind of with some feed or something, plus help from Kevin. Maybe we can get her moved in the morning sooner if need be, but nobody's bothering her, so I think it's going to be fine. But we'll just keep an eye on things, and yeah, so excited. I can't believe this. Now we just got to wait and see if anybody else has babies. I did notice that it looks like Brownie her belly might be sagging just a little bit, which might be a sign that maybe she's gonna be having babies. I don't know, but I definitely know Rascal was a good investment. Rascal's doing his job. Oh yeah, she settled down. Cleaning up this one and letting this one nurse. Perfect. Perfect. So it's pretty exciting, isn't it? We can actually say that we are, I guess, in lambing season at this point. I'm going to take you over here to where we have all the babies now. We did go ahead and move the twins and their mama out of the big pen because, as you saw, Blizzard needed to go back in his pen with his animals, and he's big, he's playful. We just didn't want to take a chance on the babies getting hurt or something because he's a big baby and he likes to play. So in order for them to have less stress on them and all that good stuff, we went ahead and moved them over to this other pen where we had Cicely and Sheepy and her baby. So I'm going to show you what we've got set up here, and we're going to go ahead and feed them too because they've been hollering at me since they heard the front door open because they are wanting some grain. Okay, so kind of like the other day when we were showing you our first baby, it is very, very windy again, and they got excited about the grain, so these three girls decided to stick their heads in it, so they are coated in feed now. So here's Cicely, and there's Sheepy with her baby, and there's our new mama. And the twins! They're so cute, and they are both girls. We're super excited to have girls this time. Not that we're any less excited to have a male lamb, but I mean, the girls, that was something we have not had a whole lot of on the farm. So we're really, really excited about that. But look at this. I just want you to see something. So that's the boy, and that's one of the girls. Here's the other girl. Look how tiny they are in comparison. Baby, your mama's right here. She's right here. Yeah. But yeah, if you just compare them, the size of them, he is massive. Pretty sure part of the reason that there's a size difference in these guys is the fact that the two little ones are full-blood baby doll and they're just a smaller type of sheep, but then also because he was born, he was the only one that Sheepy had, and she had twins, so I'm sure that's probably the reason for the size difference. Also, they're girls, he's a boy, and it seems like, the males are a little bit bigger a lot of the time anyway. So, but yeah, they're doing really, really good. We're super impressed at how good these mamas are to their babies because, sometimes, with goats, they can be a little finicky and all that. We've seen that before with Rose and her babies. And then, Snowflake was a good mom, but we've had so many issues with goats before, with them, rejecting their babies or just not taking as good a care of them as they should. Sheep, that's not the case. But it's funny because these guys will just they'll go all over the pen and they'll just chase whoever they can find and kind of hope it's their mom. She takes amazing care of both of them though. And that's really, really great because I wasn't sure how it was going to be. But yeah, she's a really, really good mom and she's taking good care of them. We're actually, fairly close to them right now, which maybe being in the smaller pen, she'll gentle down a little bit better. But the crazy thing was that we had to catch her to be able to put her in this pen. And while babies are easy to catch because they're small, their legs are short, all that good stuff, these white sheep are crazy and they are wild. At first we were trying to figure out which one it was and grabbed the wrong mama by mistake. And then when we started trying to lead her out, we realized that was not the mom. Thankfully, we realized it pretty quick and we grabbed her. But she was, I guess she kind of got wise to us whenever she saw the other one caught. So she was not very happy about having to be cornered and caught. Thankfully, once she got over here, she calmed down, she got her babies, and they realized, it's safe, it's fine. Sheepy was already over here, so that helped because she has been with Sheepy before. But it was not necessarily very fun having to catch them and contain them, just because of the fact that they're not the friendliest toward humans. Look at this guy. Look how big he is.
He's my favorite.
And he is. Can you see all these wrinkles on his back? He's such a wrinkly little guy. They do feel weird. But they are so warm. It's crazy how warm they are. And there's Cicely. She is really, really sweet and she's doing really good. We did decide to go ahead and dry her up because she wasn't producing very much. And we've only got 2 months till babies are due, or a little over 2 months, but since she wasn't producing as much and it's less stress on her and allows for better development, we figured we'd go ahead and let her dry up, enjoy just being herself for a little bit without having to worry about being milked, but still give her plenty of loves. That way she can actually stay friendly and all that good stuff. And as you can see, she's just fine. And she definitely calmed down too because, you saw whenever we put Sheepy in the pen with her how crazy she was acting and how she wasn't sure about anything. Well, she's fine now. She's used to them all. And even the babies running around don't bother her. They will occasionally, since if the babies get lost, they'll run over, try to nurse. She's like, nope, not happening. So that's pretty funny to watch sometimes. But she's doing great, and mid-April is when those babies are supposed to be born. She's really wide, which I guess that's what happens when you have triplets. I can only imagine. Does not sound fun. But look at these guys. All the babies hanging out together. Hey, Sheepy. Aw. Gonna come over here and try to nurse. It's so funny to watch his little tails wag. Oh, we finally get to see him nurse, on camera. We've gotten to watch him nurse, but we've never actually, kind of catch it on camera. Just because she's been a little anxious a few times about it. But yeah, these guys are doing really good, and notice the proximity of Abby to the white sheep. It's really, really a lot better. They're definitely doing much, much better. And like I said, the babies being out here and them handling the babies every day, at least hopefully the babies will be a little friendlier than their mamas. Or the babies will be a little friendlier than their mama, because, hey, Sheepy, be nice. Do I need to put an extra food pan out here? The white sheep she's pretty persistent too, so it'll be fine. Won't it, darling? Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, he's still probably he's the friendliest out of all of them. Just because His mama's the friendliest, plus he's been played with the longest. But I mean, seriously, it's not bad whenever I can squat down and she'll actually get nice and close. Hey, buddy boy. Hi, sis. What are we doing, sweet girl? Oh, yeah. Sweet little baby. And that's Junior. They did name him Junior. I don't know what the girls' names are yet, though, because we haven't come up with those. But we do know that the boy is Junior. But yeah, look at these little cuties. They're so tiny, but they're all over the place. It's just crazy to me how quick they love to run. And they're constantly chasing their mama everywhere. That's not your baby. That's not your baby. Those are, though. Yeah, those are your babies. They definitely keep a watchful eye on their young, and I really appreciate that because then we don't have to worry about bottle feeding. Oh, sis, are you making peace with the cats? They weren't friends for a little while, so I'm really glad that they're at least somewhat getting along now. Hi, sis. Hi, baby. She loves the scratches for sure. You see that baby jumping?
Right here.
Yeah. She's so sweet. Yeah, sweet little babies just following right after their mama. Look at that little tail. He's just sitting there wagging it while he's drinking. He's so cute. I love how they wag their tails just like goats do whenever they're eating. It's so sweet. So sweet. Yeah, I cannot get over how wrinkly their little skin is. And how cute those little ears are. Yeah, you are so cute. But he's definitely a little, they're all rascal lookalikes. So, it's pretty crazy. Pretty sweet, though.
One of the baby girls, she came right up to me, and then she let me pet her on her head.
Aw. Yeah, they're pretty good about following anybody that comes in the pen. So, unlike their mama, they're getting pretty friendly, and maybe that'll help Mama gentle down too. But I think we're going to go ahead and go over to the other pen and let you see how everybody else is doing and kind of talk about what we think might be next. All right, so back to the big pen. Of course, you know Blizzard's in here. But these guys, well, y'all just finish up y'all's feed because I literally just fed y'all before I went over to that pen. But they are all doing really, really good. Hey, Rascal. You're a daddy times 3 now. Yeah, you're a daddy times 3. Sweet boy. But what we think might be next, I don't know if I can even get down here close enough to them with these other sheep. But if you'll notice, it's very hard to because of their winter coats that they have. But all of the sheep, if you look at the ones that just had babies, the white sheep in particularly, and then you look at these guys, we're wondering if these 2 white sheep and possibly Brownie might be bred, which would be really, really fantastic. Brownie is actually, she's not terribly wide, but she looks like her belly's kind of dipping just a little bit there at the bottom. So I'm wondering, hoping maybe that means that she is going to have a baby. We don't know for sure if these guys are bred or not, but we do know Rascal was interested in them all back in the fall. And since we have had 2 that have had babies now, we are kind of suspicious that maybe these girls will as well. One of them in particular, which one was it? I think that one over there, without having to get too close. Yeah, I think it's her. Seems like, I mean, she doesn't have milk. She doesn't have a bag right now because that's the one we grabbed wrong initially. We thought it was the mom, and then we quickly realized our error. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, her belly feels swollen. She doesn't have a bag right now though. So we're just making sure that we do checks multiple times a day now. We were already checking on them at least, in the evening for chores and that kind of thing, morning for chores. But now we're doing extra checks because we don't want to wind up missing something with either one of these or possibly Brownie. As far as the goats go, the only possibilities that we actually have for anybody being bred would be Rose, possibly Snowflake. Now, Puppy might be. Puppy had a little bit of exposure to Ginger, if you remember Ginger from a while back, but don't know for sure if that actually happened or if it didn't. So we'll just have to wait and see. I do feel like now that there's a really good possibility of the other two white sheep and Brownie being bred because since we've had 2 moms with babies so far already. That's not something we had initially expected. We had hoped that this would happen, but I mean, couldn't know for sure, especially since they are so wild that you can't actually catch them unless you have multiple people and you corner them, which we hate to have to do, but when it's for their own safety, we do that. And the thing that's going to have to happen when the others have babies, assuming that they do, is that we are going to have to either build another pen or come up with something else for them to be in, because that pen over there, I mean, you've seen it, it's good enough for the 3 moms and the 3 babies, but it's not going to work for 3 more sheep and more babies. That's just not going to be, a great configuration, and it's not really what we want to do with our animals. I mean, it would work in an emergency, overnight, something like that, but not long term. So that's something we're trying to figure out for the future, figure out what we want to do, how we want to move them, all that good stuff. That way we're prepared before it's actually time, because we don't know how much time we have. Like I said, the one white sheep that we actually did catch the other day, the other one, she doesn't have a bag or milk just yet, but the way her sides look, it may not be that long. So we don't really know what we're working with there, but we'll figure it out as we go. And like I said, we are trying to plan for the future so that we're not caught off guard, because we kind of were with these other 2, even though it was something we'd been hoping for. I just figured it'd be a little bit later before they came along, but surprise, it's not. But they're doing fine, so that's the main thing. That's the only thing that really matters. Hey, bud. Are y'all back to playing again? They were playing last night. They were sitting there. Blizzard was jumping at him. Rascal was putting his head down and jumping with him. They're great friends. It's so funny. Still looking for name suggestions for these 2. And the other baby that just went behind the house over there. Yeah, hey buddy. But there's Snowflake. Hey Snowflake. Hey darling. Now, I mean, the way her sides look, she could have just eaten a big meal, or, I mean, she could be bred, but it's virtually impossible to tell at this stage of the game. So one of the things that we're going to be doing later today, probably won't get on video though because Kevin's still at work, but if you look at this hay bale, you remember that was a full hay bale not long ago. It is now mostly demolished, so he's going to be putting out a new hay bale for these guys. That way they've got more, because you know how much they love to eat. They love to roll around in it, sleep in it, all that good stuff. You can see the level of the ground here. It used to be flat, and now it's not because they've mounded up the hay so much from where he's put out the hay bales. But that's okay. They have a nice, comfortable spot to bed down, and it works. Hey, bud. You're settling in nicely. Acha. He's definitely calmed down from when he first came home because he was so excited. Hi, Brownie. Hey, Brownie baby. She's actually pretty friendly. Ignore the weird haircut because she was one we couldn't get very good because she was getting too hot and getting upset whenever we were shaving. But it worked, and we'll get them better this next year. Now the white sheep, don't know long-term plans as far as if they're actually going to stay here or not, just because, like I said, they're still not very friendly. If something changes with that, then, I mean, maybe. But it's very, very hard to tell right now just because it's not like they've made any great strides at all toward being friendly. They just aren't quite as scared. I don't know. They'll look at you from across the pen, but if you take one step in their direction, poof, they vanish. Rascal! Hey, buddy boy. What are you doing? This little girl is still nameless. So if y'all have any suggestions for her, please let me know. Because that's Pumpkin. But this one doesn't have a name. This is the little one. Which one is it that escaped that time?
That one.
This one? Yeah. But it's crazy. Look how friendly she is right now. I mean, she's not wanting me to touch her, but I mean, she's coming right up to me still. So that's pretty cool. Because if you remember when we first got her, how she bolted. Yeah, that was crazy. Hey, they can probably just hear you panting up on my shoulder. Hey, Rosie Posy, what are you doing? Hey, Rose. What's up? What are you doing? They're all hoping that I'm going to throw some more feed out, but guys, we'll do hay, we won't do feed because you just ate and you don't need that much. No, you don't need that much. Hey, babies. What's up? What is up? Hi, Olympia. You're getting broader by the day, I think, sweet girl. Yeah, she's getting really, really friendly too. If you remember, she was the more standoffish of the two sisters whenever we brought them home. So getting to see her being this friendly is pretty nice. But look at those little sides. I'm pretty sure that she is bred. Johnny, what'd you do to your head? Have you been scratching it? Have you been scratching it, baby? Look at that hay bale over there. That looks pretty crazy. They have certainly done some work on that for sure. Hi, Oracle. You chowing down, babe? I just fed them, so they're not super needy. Hi, Oracle. You not gonna come see me? No. You're just worried about that food, not anything else. Okay, carry on, carry on. Hey, Nutmeg. Hey, girlfriend. Hi, baby. Hi. She's a lot friendlier, too. She's definitely settled down. Hi. I know you think I'm going to come feed you if I, come up close, but that's not what that means. Nutmeg. I wish you'd let me pet you. I would love it, actually. But I don't think so. Don't think that's what you're going to do, is it? Hey, Cookie. Hey, buddy boy.
I named this chicken.
What's that chicken's name?
Loretta.
Loretta? Oh. Yeah, Izzy's been trying to tame chickens too, since Abby has Hey. Hey, Cookie boy. Have y'all been messing with each other through the fence? Because I see that this fence has moved a little bit. So you and Johnny must be messing with each other. Sweet boy. You're such a sweet boy. Alright, let's go down here. I've fed these guys too, but hopefully Betty doesn't get too excited, think that I'm going to feed them again. But as far as possible mothers-to-be go, to me, Pancakes looks like she's reasonably close. I mean, I know it takes horses and donkeys a really long time, so she's probably still a ways off. But, I mean, look how wide she's gotten, like, all of a sudden. It's crazy. You can't tell. As fuzzy as she is, can't tell if there's a bag or anything there. But I mean, that belly is sagging low. And she's not very big anyway. Are you, sweet girl? And there's Penelope, which a lot of you, Betty. A lot of you have agreed with me that you think that Penelope might be bred as well. Because she also is sagging, her belly's sagging a little bit more than it was. Guys, really? I'm letting Abby throw a scoop out for the pigs because they're being pigs. But yeah, Penelope looks like she's sagging just a little bit more than she was, so we think she might be also. Hey, sore stack buddy. Hey guys. And like I've said before, I don't know about Spice. The jury's still out because it's just hard for me to tell if she's possibly like early stages of being bred or if she's not and she just eats well, because I know she does that. Hey Penelope. Hi sweet thing. You're okay. You gonna let Abby touch you? Abby touch your nose? Precious is like, you can come see me. So in my opinion, as non-professional as that is, I feel like maybe in this pen, Pancakes might be our next one. But who knows? Who's to say that that's even right? Because like I said, not an expert, and I don't exactly know when it would have happened either. I don't know what her due date would be or any of that, which we'll try to keep a better eye out for that any of these next rounds, but it's just hard to say. Hey Spock buddy, have you been taking a nap? I didn't see you earlier. Hey sweetie pie. You're getting so big. And you're so friendly. Come see me. Hi baby. Baby donkeys are just so cute. I can only imagine that baby mini horses would be super cute too.
Oh my goodness, that is adorable.
And, I mean, see how tiny this baby donkey is. If a baby horse is about the same size, oh my goodness.
Wow, it's so tiny.
They'd be so tiny and so cute.
Oh, I think he's an emu.
He just is friends with the emus because they like to love on him. Hey, baby. Hey, what are you doing? Are you saying hi? What is up with you? Goofball. Hey, buddy. There you are. Oh, you gonna come close now? Hey, baby. Now you're gonna turn sideways so I can pet you. Yes, sir. Hey, precious. Hi, Bubby. Hey, precious. Just stick your nose in between him and me. That way you get the attention and he doesn't. You're such a big baby. I can pet both of y'all. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Hey, stop it. You're getting annoying. Yeah. Don't be annoying. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So Kevin's got to put out a hay bale in this pen too because they are out. They go through their hay so fast. But I mean, it is donkeys and horses, and we know that they eat a lot. Plus they strow it all around, as you can see, because that's where they bed down and all that. They don't even use this shelter. They have a huge, very nice shelter over there. They don't use it. Why would they use a shelter? I mean, you know, what's the benefit of having a shelter versus just laying out in the rain? I don't know. They're crazy. That's just how animals work, though. I mean, here on the farm, we rarely have anything that actually uses the shelters the way they're intended. Our milk goats are probably the rare exception because they do like to use their shelter because they act like they're princesses and they just don't want to be out in the water. That's fine, because that's what they're intended for. But like I said, literally about the only thing that even uses it. But I guess I'm gonna go up here and check on the girls because they're working on some other chores. And we've got a few other things to do. And like I said, when Kevin gets home, we are gonna go ahead and put out some hay for these guys. And we've got a few other projects to continue to work on because he's working day shift now. And whenever he's home in the afternoon, we actually still have a couple hours of daylight now since it's getting dark a little bit later than it had been. And we're actually able to get some things done. So we're trying to utilize that time as wisely as we can. That way, we get the most out of all of our time that we do have to try to make our farm improvements and, like I said, get the projects done that we have been meaning to do for a long time. But I think that's all we've got for you today. We appreciate you watching. Hope you're excited about the other 2 new babies because we are, and we will be anxiously awaiting hopefully some more new arrivals, and we will update you as soon as we have some more news. But we'll catch you next time on Grounds Family Farm. Bye, guys.